fallen out tree stump in the middle of no man's land. You've reached Married with Comedy with your hosts, Jeff Onyx and Joe Chandler. Strap in, boys and girls. Keep your arms and legs in the vehicle at all times because it is going to get bumpy. Yeah, let's get it on. Are we going to get it on? Gonna get it on. Get it on. Yeah. Boom. What? Welcome, Joe, back to the show. We got like 5 seconds left of that crap. And then I'm gonna unplug it. You'll hear me unplug it. Yeah, there you go. Boom. That's where that's at. So what's up, Joe?
Nothing.
Yeah, we don't need these anymore.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need those. Yeah, sweet. So, yeah, that's what's going on. We're like chilling and stuff. So, how was your week?
It was alright.
Did you say it was away?
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, man, it was alright. That's funny. I see us. I see you. That's like a hospital place. ICU? Yeah, hospital place. So, yeah. So, on this week's show, we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. First of all, we got all our technical stuff in a line, in a row. Last week, you weren't here.
Right.
Last week, I was 20 minutes into the show, and the internet shut off, and I wasn't recording. So I had to redo that 20 minutes again. Isn't that great? So, you missed it, man.
Let's not do that this week.
So, we've got a lot of cool stuff. We're reading Wings. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack, for...
Thank you, Jack.
Those are some good... Ow, fucking shit. What the fuck is that? I'm not supposed to be cussing anymore, but I do.
What? Why?
I don't know. I'm supposed to have some Christian sponsors coming on. And they don't like the cussing, I don't think.
I'm not supposed to be cussing either.
You can cuss all you want. Shit. I moved your microphone again. No, man.
What?
I've said I moved it.
Oh, you wanted me.
I moved it where it needed to be.
Oh, okay.
There.
There.
See, it's pointed in the middle. So it's catching both of us.
Okay.
And mine's pointing toward you a little, see?
Gotcha.
They're pointing toward the middle. Yeah. So on today's show, we're going to be talking about here. I'm just going to put on my glasses. Today's show, well, according to the description on the show, today we're going to be talking about Shane Dawson, John Lovitz, Albert Brooks, Joe Brand, Gallagher, Dull Jarts, Norma Jean, Beef Curtains, Tippy, Semi-Charmed Life, 369, the Tesla Thing, and the Iron Mask. Boom. Hi, Richie. Hi, Lori. Hi, Coena. Everybody's watching. Yay. We gotta. Oh, I can't. Oh, where is it? Is it behind there? There. Yay! Yay! I know. Should I do yay every time we push the button? Yay! you just like seeing somebody get excited from you touching the thing with their button with their hand.
Touching their button.
Yeah, touching their button with your hand. Okay. Speaking of button touching, if you would like to send us fan mail, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Fan mail. You could send fan mail. Care of Comedy Vets, P.O. Box 369, Lathrop, Missouri 64465. And if you are a hateful feminist or angry feminist, send us hate mail, care of Comedy Vets, P.O. Box 369, Lathrop, Missouri 64465. 64465. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do the word of the week. Word to the wise. Okay, word of the week is up. I'm ready to go. Here we go. The word of the week this week is beef curtains. Beef curtains. The cruel term for long hanging inner labia, despite popular belief, it cannot, emphasize, cannot be caused by repeated insertion of a dick. Those who have beef curtains are simply born with beef curtains. So, used in a sentence, did you see the beef curtains on that girl? Hell yeah, I did. Let them hang, girl. How's it hanging, girl?
So is that a picture of it down below?
No,
I
no.
just see pink. Oh, okay. Close.
Here you go. Beef curtains. It's a hoodie and a pillow? What?
I like to rest my head on them sometimes.
Beef curtains.
Yeah, I just found out like a month ago that it's, you can't stretch it. If it's big, it's purposely big. So they say. I don't know. I don't. I'm just saying I don't believe it because I was with this one girl, and then was with her again like 2 years later, and knew she was with some black guys.
Yeah,
and it seemed bigger to me.
Yeah. It can be stretched and torn.
Yes.
Sorry about all the episiotomies, lady.
But they're saying it can't.
Episiotomies?
Because it sounds like penis?
No, episiotomy is where they have to sew up the area down there because it's been ripped.
Yeah. Oh, you're apologizing.
I'm apologizing for the rippage. For the rip stoppage. Look at this. I remember that's touchscreen. So I don't actually need the mouse. It's a touchscreen. And it's got stuff on the touchscreen.
But
yeah.
It didn't move up when you touched it.
No, I didn't because I was moving something off of it. Yeah. Well, that was the word of the week. So we're going to jump into what? Oh, we're going to do This Week in Comedy History. Oh, where's the This Week in Comedy History? Boom. We got to get the curtains off of there. This Week in Comedy History, July 17th through July 25th. Let's say July 19th, 1988. Do you know who that is without looking at their name?
No idea.
Okay. July 19th, 1988, Shane Dawson was born. Best known as an American YouTuber and comedian. We actually used to watch this guy a lot.
My daughters talk about him all the time.
Shane Dawson?
Yeah, they're like, oh, Shane Dawson. Like,
that's him.
So what does he do?
He was a YouTuber and a comedian.
But what does he do?
He just does YouTube videos.
Okay.
Just randomly going
random.
over. Yeah. You might not know that his real name is Shane Lee Yaw. Shane Lee Yaw.
That's an awesome name. Why would he change it?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he wanted it to sound more American because that's an Asian name.
Yeah. Is he really Asian?
I don't know. Look at his eyes.
I thought he was just high.
Shane Lee Yaw. He was gonna do a YouTube video, but then he got high. That's funny. Oh, this one's a great one. John Lovitz. Okay. Born. Okay, so nothing happened July 20th. So July 21st, 1957, John Lovitz was born. Best known for his time as a cast member on SNL. But you might not know, and I'm going to go down here and read it. I'm going to read it. Here we go. Where is it? The Feud with Andy Dick. Okay. So, John Lovitz has been having a long dispute with Andy Dick because they were at a party. And Andy Dick... So John Lovitz, Phil Hartman's wife, a bunch of people, and Andy Dick were at this party. Andy Dick offered Phil Hartman's wife cocaine. So she took cocaine, which led her on this binge of cocaine use. And then she killed Phil Hartman and herself. And then when John Lovitz joined the cast of some show.
News radio.
Yeah, they got into him and Andy Dick got into a heated argument, and John Lovitz shouted at him, "I wouldn't be here if you hadn't given Bryn Coke in the first place." John Lovitz apologized, but then later, Andy Dick walked up to John Lovitz in a restaurant and said, "I put the Phil Hartman hex on you. You're the next to die."
What?
And then on July 10th, 2007, John Lovitz got into a physical alteration with Andy Dick at the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles. Lovitz demanded an apology from Andy Dick, who refused, and accused Lovitz of blaming him for Hartman's death. And then John Lovitz grabbed Andy Dick by the head and slammed his head into the bar 4 times. He jacked up Andy Dick. Jacked him up. So that's what you might not know. That's a good This Week in Comedy History, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know Phil Hartman's wife had mental issues. Or was it just because she was on cocaine?
Well, yeah, but still, you know.
Still, cocaine probably didn't help.
That's some funny ass shit right there. I put the Phil Hartman curse on you. Okay. July 22nd, 1947, Albert Brooks was born, best known as a director and comedian. This guy directed a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
You might not know his brother was, you know who his brother is? His brother is Super Dave Osborne from David Letterman.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, his brother Super Dave.
Dave.
His brother was Super Dave Osborne.
They do look alike.
Because they're both their names were something else. Then they changed their names or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he change his name to Brooks because of Mill?
No, I think his name was actually Brooks. No, Albert Lawrence Einstein.
Oh.
And he changed his name but he
was seriously born Albert Einstein?
Yeah, Albert Lawrence Einstein. So he changed his name to Albert Brooks.
In 1947, Albert Einstein was famous by then.
Yeah, so they probably named him after him because of that.
Why? That's stupid. Or they didn't know.
I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of people naming their kid Peyton after that guy from the Geico commercial.
Peyton Manning?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Their friend who does that.
July 23rd, 1957, Joe Brand was born, known as a British alternative comedian. You might not know anything about this chick. You might not know she was an early cast member on SNL. You also might not know when she first started doing stand-up comedy, she dressed all goth-like with Doc Marten boots and stuff, and everybody thought she was a lesbian, but she wasn't.
Oh, she's not?
She's not.
She looks like a man. I'm just saying.
Walk like a man. Talk like a man. Ooh, whatever. July 24th, 1946, Gallagher was born. Known for his outrageous comedy that involves smashing things on stage. Now, here's something interesting. We're going to have to read this stuff.
His cousin?
His brother.
I thought it was his cousin.
In the early 90s, okay, so Gallagher had a younger brother named Ron, okay? Yeah. And Ron asked Gallagher if he could use the Sledge-O-Matic routine. Gallagher said, yes, you can, but you can't go in as Leo Gallagher or Gallagher. You have to go in as Ron Gallagher, but you can't be Gallagher. Okay, so Ron started performing and being an asshole off stage, like just being a total dick to people, which started tarnishing Gallagher's thing. So Gallagher was like, you cannot use it anymore. You can't use the Sledge-O-Matic routine, and you can't do my likeness. So Gallagher's brother was like, okay, I'm going to tour as Gallagher 2. T-O-O or T-W-O. Gallagher 2. He still tours as Gallagher 2, and even though he had an injunction against him, so he can't use the likeness of his brother or the Sledge-O-Matic thing. He still plays clubs and uses the Gallagher 2 moniker, or he'll put on there Gallagher real big with his face
and 2 really small,
and his real name above where it says Gallagher, because nobody knows what Gallagher's real name is.
It's just Gallagher.
It's Gallagher. You wouldn't know that Gallagher, the real one, is Lou, and the other one is Ron.
No.
So he puts his name real small, Ron Gallagher, really big, and he tours like that.
And they're basically twins.
Yeah. And they're still having issues. Like they're still having arguments and stuff.
Did you see the Chappelle bit with Black Gallagher?
No, but that sounds great.
Yeah, it was great. Instead of using the sledgehammer, though, he's like acting like he's going to hit a watermelon, and then he just pulls out a gun and starts shooting the watermelon, and ends up shooting people in the front row. He's like, "Bitch, I'm out of here!"
Did you know Gallagher actually got in trouble for people getting injured? But how many shows has Gallagher done? Probably thousands.
Yeah.
And 2 people got hurt.
Okay.
One person got hurt because a prop flew off the stage and hit her in the head, and she sued for like $40,000 or something and lost. Another chick rushed the stage to grab Gallagher, slipped on watermelon, and fell and got hurt.
And then she sued?
Nah, I don't know if she sued or whatever. But it says right on the ticket, "Don't rush the stage, you stupid, crazy bitch." You know what I'm saying?
Who would rush the stage for Gallagher?
Have you ever had anybody rush the stage or attack you on stage?
Out of love? No.
Out of hate? I've been
close. Yeah.
I've been punched in the dick on stage. I've had people rush the stage.
Pine.
I had a lady rush the stage to try to get me, and the bouncer for the place took the lady outside, and she was like, "My daddy's an amputee," yelling at me because I did an amputee joke. "My daddy's an amputee. You insensitive bastard," or something like that. They took her outside. Turns out her dad was not an amputee. She was just really drunk.
Did he have a woman who kind of did that when you were doing the abortion on a hanger?
No, that's what got me.
My mom got aborted.
She was upset. Remember? Do you remember what happened? We have it on video. She got upset that I was doing that, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And I said, "Ma'am, I can tell that you're upset. You know, you still feel guilty from the abortion you had when you were younger. I'm an ordained minister. If you want to get with me after the show, I can help you get right with Jesus." She wrote a letter with all the people at the table signed the letter, and then I got banned from Stanford and Sons for 6 months.
Are you sure she wrote that letter?
I don't know. Apparently, that's what I was told. And if I'm wrong, I got banned from Stanford and Sons just because of politics.
Yeah.
Damn liberals. I don't know what politics was going on at the time. No idea. All right. Well, it's your turn. Let's see. Here we go. Where is it? I got to put it up on the thing. Lisping lyrics. Joe is going to entertain us with some lisping lyrics.
All right. So, I am doing Semi-Charmed Life. You know that song?
Nope.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Okay. So it
have you ever heard of girls chained up in the basement making babies to kill?
Yeah. Are you talking about a song though?
Yeah, that's a song.
No, not a song. I thought you were talking.
That's
about
an actual song, by the way.
My neighbor or something.
We have a different taste in music.
So.
Oh, you just go ahead, play the music.
Yeah, I can't. Till we get charged.
We're gonna get flagged.
Huh?
Well,
yeah.
Just pause it. We'll get flagged.
Okay. I was just playing a little bit of it.
Dude.
Okay. So, anyways, that's
why we don't use the Married with Comedy or the Married with Children theme anymore.
Yeah. Oh, you used to?
We used to use that, and then we got flagged. Now we use that ska song because it's copyright free.
Oh.
Free to use.
And it's catchy.
As hell.
But
yeah.
Anyway, so if you could Could you tell just a little bit though? It's kind of like upbeat.
I'm upbeat, yeah.
Yeah,
boop,
really
boop,
upbeat.
Boop, boop,
Okay.
boop, boop.
So,
You gonna tell me there's a dark secret there?
oh yeah, so the lyrics are not upbeat, but pretty much everybody thinks that it's like a really happy song.
Yeah.
So I mean, it starts off like do 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 do. And then so
I love when you sing the songs.
I'm packed and I'm holding. I'm smiling. She's leaving. She's golden. She lives for me. Say she lives for me. Ovation, her own motivation. She comes round and she goes down on me. So
Is
you
this
know,
a song about sex?
pretty much, kind of. So yeah, talking about still kind of happy, you know, going down on her or going down on him, and I make you smile like a drug for you. Do ever what you want to do, coming over you. Keep on smiling what we go through. One stop to the rhythm that defies you. And I speak to you like the chorus of the verse. Chop another line like a coda with a curse. Come on like a freak show takes the stage. We give them the games we play, she said. I want something else to get me through this semi-charmed kind of life, baby, baby. I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye. So he's already talking about he wants something else, right?
So he's leaving her.
Kind of. But
Or cheating on
not
her.
really. Okay, so wait.
Excuse me. Ooh.
So I'll read the lyrics and then I'll tell you. So the sky was gold.
Lori approves.
It was, huh?
Lori approves.
Cool.
Yay!
I was taking sips of it through my nose, and I wish I could get back there, someplace back there, smiling in the pictures you would take, doing crystal meth will lift you up until you break.
So was he doing crystal meth in the nose?
Yeah.
You snort crystal meth?
You can.
How do you normally do it?
You can. Does it look like I do crystal meth?
Well, no, you have teeth.
Exactly. No, you can snort it, smoke it. You can inject it. Now I'm sounding like Bubba from Forrest Gump. You can boil it.
You know, I used to do
it.
I used to do a bit like that with the. I didn't know it was in Forrest Gump, but I did the rice, fried rice, brown rice, dirty rice, rice cakes, rice wine, rice paper, and I did all these different ways that people have rice.
Yeah.
In prison, because in prison, rice is a currency.
So are cigarettes, right?
Well, yeah, but it's easier to sneak rice in prison because you just put it in a condom.
Oh.
And shove it up your butt and hope that the first day somebody rapes you.
And takes it out?
No, because it'll break and they'll get rice kernels in their pee hole and they won't rape you again.
That won't stop somebody, seriously.
Are you saying when you rape someone, if you get rice in your pee hole, you wouldn't stop?
I don't know. I've never had rice in my pee hole, but I couldn't imagine it would hurt that much.
Well, I mean, unless you're into that sticking, like, rods and stuff in there.
What?
You're like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See how it looks like it's going into my finger? Oh yeah.
Beautiful magic trick.
It was.
All right.
It looked like it was going into my finger.
Okay, so the guy is doing crystal meth.
Is this a song to Crystal Meth or to his girlfriend?
Huh?
Is he singing a song to Crystal Meth?
No, it's not a song about it's not a love song to crystal meth. It's just a song about sex and doing meth and how he wants to change, I guess. So it won't stop. I won't come down. I keep stock with a tick-tock rhythm, a bump for the drop. Another reference. And then I bumped up. I took the hit that I was given. Then I bumped again. Then I bumped again. I said. So bumps are, where
you take more drugs.
Well, it's just like one thing.
It's not bumping uglies.
No,
it's taking more drugs.
Yeah, but it's just a bump is just one sniff of whatever you're doing.
Okay.
That's a bump.
Not a line.
No, it's a bump is you can put it on like a key or a recorder or some people grow their fingernails really long so they can do it.
Yeah, fingernails.
They used to have like skinny spoons at McDonald's.
Yes.
For
stirring. Yeah.
People would use that for bumps. That's why they don't sell those anymore.
Huh.
True story.
Is that like...
And you can buy them online. They're pricey online.
What is that the same reason why they don't have those little glass bulbs at the end of roses?
Oh no, you can still buy those.
Oh.
They're just hidden. You have to ask. You have to go to like a dirty ass gas station in like Independence or be like,
I'd like
hey,
to buy
I
a
want one of
rose.
those roses. Yeah.
I like the rose.
Well, I'm sure if you go at like 2:00 in the morning and you just ask for a pipe to smoke meth, they'll be like, oh, okay.
Well, you can buy the pipes. They're improvised smoking devices for smoking tobacco.
Well,
you can buy those almost anywhere now.
Because you can smoke tobacco. How can you put tobacco in there, though?
What do you mean?
In like a meth pipe?
Anything that you could use as a pipe, they call them improvised smoking devices, and you just say... So they have glass pipes?
Yeah.
That you would smoke that stuff in?
Right.
But you just ask for an improvised smoking device for smoking tobacco.
Yeah.
But it's not for smoking tobacco.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's like Joe Biden's son, Hunter, when he plays that song Spoon Man, it means something completely different to him.
Oh, because he smokes crack.
Spoon Man. Yes, because he's lighting the spoon.
Yeah.
Spoon Man. Wow, that's amazing. Even when I turn my hand sideways, you can still see my tattoo of my ring. It almost looks like a real ring. Okay, go.
Okay, so there's a lot of lyrics. So
is there? Oh.
How do I get back there to the place where I fell asleep inside you? Enough said. How do I get myself back to the place where you said, I want something else to get me through this semi-charmed kind of life, baby. I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye. So yeah, the bitch is trying to leave him. I believe in the sand beneath my toes. The beach gives a feeling, an earthy feeling. I believe in the faith that grows, and that 4 right chords can make me cry. When I'm with you, I feel like I could die. And that would be alright. And when the plane come in, trying to remember if there's any more like track references.
You continue. I'm just irritated by this.
Okay.
This is bugging me a lot. That's better.
Okay. So that's about it, except like it's really dirty song.
What do you think of that?
Because they say doo-doo like 50 times.
What do you think of that? Look better? So it's not shining on us hardcore?
Yeah.
Do you like it better shining on us hardcore or like that?
You know, I never really paid attention.
Okay, I'm going to leave it like that.
Okay. Alright, so
Woo! So that was Joe lisping lyrics. Great job, Joe. Really appreciate that. You did a good job.
yeah, with the lisping.
Yeah. Outpost Survival tip of the week. Okay, so last week we did candle or light. Candle or light. And we did different flashlights. I had a bunch of different flashlights. This week, combination tool. So we're gonna do combination tool. Okay. A combination tool, like a Leatherman. This is like a combination tool. Here, let me do top down. It's like a combination tool.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you open it, and it's like pliers, and it's got like knives and stuff on it, you know, screwdrivers and junk.
But of course, the most famous is the Swiss Army
Leatherman.
knife.
Well, Swiss Army knife, but these are popular because they have the pliers on them and stuff. Like Leatherman makes these.
Okay.
Some like this. This is the one I carry with me almost everywhere, the little tiny one. I always have that with me. Okay,
so that's, Swiss Army knife does not have pliers?
Not like this. You can actually pull like stuff out with it, and it's a wire cutter and all that stuff. Okay. A larger version of that is something like this. And this was one I got from the National Guard people. And this one also has like different stuff, you know, for fishing and stuff. And there's a whole bunch of different blades and stuff on it. This way. It's got a bunch of things on here, knives and stuff. Pretty neat. So that one, that's a multi-tool. And a lot of people, what they do is they get the ones that are tactical or silver or whatever. You can get like all kinds of cool ones like this. So, but I have a multi-tool in my little pouch here, and I keep this in my bug out bag. This multi-tool is one of the best multi-tools I have ever had. This multi-tool, we've highlighted on this show before. This multi-tool has a pipe wrench, a hatchet. It's got pliers. It's got a wire cutter. It's got a bunch of different knives and saws and stuff. So it's got a saw, a flathead screwdriver, another big scraper blade. It's got these various nut drivers, like as wrenches. It's got a saw. It's got a D-hooker. It's got a hole punch and what's that called? Phillips head screwdriver, a knife. And then when you pop this open, it's also got the pliers and wire cutters. And then over here on this side, it's got the pipe wrench. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Pipe wrench and then sharp ass hatchet.
Right.
I would let you touch it, but I'm afraid you might hurt yourself.
And so is that a hammer part?
Oh yeah, and a hammer.
Yeah,
and a hammer. Sorry, you're right. You pointed it out. Right. So this is an all around like actual multi-tool. Could be used, you know, for all kinds of stuff. This one I keep in my bug out bag because you never know when you might need any of those tools to do stuff with.
Never know when you need a hatchet.
Yeah. I think I bought this at the thrift store for like $5, $3, something like that. I don't know. They sell them for like $15, $10 to $15 at like Harbor Freight, but I don't know if you want to buy a Harbor Freight one. So the Outpost Survival tip of the week this week. Okay, so we're doing the Dave Canterbury 10 C's of Survival. So we did cutting tools, combustion, cordage, container, cargo, compass, cover, candle or light, and combustion tool. Next week we're going to do cloth. Oh, Accidentally did the top down. Next week we're going to do cloth. Cloth. Oh, trivia. Oh, you're going to love this.
Ooh.
I'm going to remind you of what last week's trivia question was. Last week, I was glad Joe wasn't here because he would have blurted out the answer because he's such a Marvel Comics fan.
Oh. That's what?
Here we go. Last week's trivia question was, who was the first openly gay Marvel character to come out in a comic book? And this character came out in a comic book in 1992 as an openly gay Marvel character. And I said last week, don't say all the Marvel characters because they're all gay.
Iceman's gay, but I don't think he was the first one.
So
though I think Iceman is the first gay character that was ever written, but he wasn't like openly gay at first.
Well, this one is openly gay and came out in a comic book in 1992. The first Marvel comic to come out in a comic book. You ready for it? Ready for it?
Yeah, I know it.
North Star.
Okay.
North Star. You familiar with the character North Star? North Star.
Offhand, no, but that should sound like a popular one.
So we're doing trivia. Oh, snap. Because we're going to learn more about trivia in this one. He's looking it up. While he's looking that up, I'm going to go ahead and do this week's question. Joe, do not blurt out the answer. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. This week's trivia question, by the way, if you go to chat.kccomedy.com. Oh, yeah. Leatherman. Yeah, Lori, it was called a Leatherman. Okay, so this week's trivia question. What United States president coined the phrase, good to the last drop, referring to coffee? What United States president coined the phrase, good to the last drop? He was the one that actually came up with that.
See, I'm glad he said referring to coffee because I was first thinking Buchanan, James Buchanan, because he was gay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Chat.kccomedy.com to leave your comments, or you can comment on whatever stream you're watching. We're live right now on the KC Comedy Radio Facebook, Woe Entertainment's Facebook, and Comedy Vet's Facebook thing. This will also be on YouTube, Rumble, and then on all of our podcast things like Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all that. So, but chat.kccomedy.com is the number one place I'm going to look. You know what's funny is I keep saying that, but then I forget to pull it up over here. Right here. Chat.kccomedy.com. Yeah, we look at that stuff. Nobody commented. That's all right. Everybody sucks. So you want to do your crap recap?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But it's
Are you doing a crap recap?
Kind of. It's not really crap though.
Okay. Well, I'm calling my segment called Breakdown because I break down a movie, and that's what Jay was like. I don't know what's called this segment. I go, you're breaking down a movie. Why don't we call it the Breakdown?
Okay.
So if you want to, we could just call it Breakdown, and you and I could both break down a movie.
All right. So I'll break down.
It'd be nice
if
we broke down the same movie.
Okay.
But we don't have that movie.
No. But we can talk about
we could sync our periods.
The movie because he already said he's seen the movie.
Breakdown. Yeah, but I don't. I got one to break down.
Okay, fine.
I'll break down my own.
Okay.
You break down yours, and then I'll break down mine.
Okay. So.
Gonna break it down.
Anyways. So I watched recently the movie The Hunt.
The Hunt.
Or is it just Hunt?
No, it's The Hunt.
It is The Hunt?
Yeah, The Hunt.
The Hunt.
The Hunt.
The Hunt.
Hi, Melissa. She's driving and listening.
So.
The Hunt. That's the way we say it in the other country. in the motherland. The hunt.
So, nothing to do with like the movie itself, but like the plot. Did you know it was supposed to come out in like I think 2018 or something like that?
It's supposed to come out.
Or was it?
It was supposed to come out during the midterm elections, but they held it off.
Yeah.
And then they put it out during the actual election.
Well, and the lockdown too.
During
they
the
figured, they can release it now.
Yeah.
Because no one's gonna go see it.
It's nice to see Jason Alexander's getting work.
Huh?
I don't know. Jason Alexander's getting work.
Is he?
In the breakdown, I guess. Isn't he in the hunt?
No, he's not in the hunt.
Is he not?
No.
Leatherman.
Jason Alexander?
I don't know. I don't know. She calling you Jason Alexander. Is she calling you?
It's Marty. Marty is calling me.
Oh, it's Marty.
So Marty is calling me Jason. Do I look like Jason Alexander now?
I don't know. Hey, Marty.
Actually, Jason Alexander now has hair, so.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So they didn't want to release it because
politics.
But so it's a satire, clearly. I laughed my ass off in the movie. Yeah, can see that. Actually, man, David Cross ass actually got fat too. Marty's
calling Joe names like Jason Alexander and
it's not names
and a fat David Cross.
He's saying I look like a movie star.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah,
you look like a movie star.
Look like a movie star.
Marty loves us.
We're gonna love you, Marty.
We're gonna come visit you sometime. No, not you. I'm gonna go visit him sometime.
Yeah, well, I might too.
You don't know me. Is that what you're gonna say? I might too. You don't know me.
I'm just saying. I get discounts at hotels, bitches. Oh.
Hey, look! I'm wearing the Swallow and Cock shirt. Thanks to our sponsor, Swallow and Cock. This segment's brought to you by Swallow and Cock. Get you a Swallow and Cock hoodie.
Nice hoodie.
swallowandcock.com.
Is that one of the double hood hoodies?
What?
Double hood hoodies.
No, it's just a hoodie.
Oh, okay. Because it looks like it kind of had a.
That's a Dollar General hoodie.
Okay. Yeah, because those double hood hoodies are like $200.
Yeah, it's not a double hoodie.
No.
Anyway,
okay,
so the hunt. Anyway, okay, the hunt.
So yeah, I'm guessing Fox News still doesn't really understand satire, because Fox News is the one who's like, oh, yeah, this shouldn't be played, because then, Democrats are going to want to kill Republicans.
What are you talking about? It was a great movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
From both sides, like from a conservative side.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Oh.
Because one of the conservatives was like, bitch, I know how to use a gun better than you.
Oh.
And the liberals were using guns, which is kind of ironic, don't you think?
Well, yeah, they pointed that out. No, but okay. So I wasn't sure if I should spoil it, but fuck it. Spoiler
alert.
Spoiler alert. Okay, so the main character is a badass bitch, alright?
Yeah.
Who served in Afghanistan, yada yada.
Hillary Swank?
No. The other chick.
Chick. Because they picked the wrong name.
Yeah, Betty Gilpin.
Because when they were out collecting ballots for people.
Yeah, so she shares a name with another, like, white trash chick from Mississippi. She happens to be in Mississippi, but she's not necessarily white trash. The thing is, I kind of caught, like, I was thinking that, like, the only reason why she was, like, badass and was able to, like, survive was because, you know, she wasn't a white trash Republican.
Maybe they deliberately picked people who didn't have military backgrounds.
That too. So it would make it easier on them.
Yeah.
But
they picked somebody who they didn't know had a military background.
Right. Not only did she have a military background, I don't think she was
a bigot?
Yeah.
Everyone's a bigot.
Of those...
Everyone is. Especially those people who are like, we got to make sure that white people have their own space so that people of color feel safe. Have you ever seen that? JP does the white supremacist and the woke liberal, and the woke liberal's like, I think that people should be segregated. Me too. And the racist goes, me too. I think that. Oh, dude, it was like.
Why would the woke want people to be segregated?
They're separating people. They're segregating people. They're saying there's people of color only seminars and or class orientations at colleges, and whites only orientations, so that the white people can go, deal with their white supremacy, deal with how they're racists. Uh-oh. And then the people of color have their own thing where they talk about how everyone else is oppressing them. I kid you not, dude. That's a thing. Did you not know this?
No.
Oh my gosh. I got to show you the video later. You'll love it. Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So, I don't know.
I did mean to
how are my kids going to be? Like, because they look white, and they'll be like, you're white, so go over there. And then they're like, I'm Asian, bitches,
Wait, hey, how's your daughter Asian when she has a Mexican name?
No, one of them's Asian. One of them is I have an Asian and I have a Mexican.
Okay.
Filipino and then Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm mostly Native American, but I don't look it.
Right.
So, just saying.
I'm just saying. I have a Mexican.
You ever had
the
Klan?
Have a maid.
You ever had the Klan chase you and throw chicken blood at you?
No. Sounds fun.
Dude, telling you. And my friend Reggie, my black friend Reggie.
Yeah.
He and I were running from him, and he turns around, and he takes a rock and throws it through the back windshield of the truck, and then they came after me even more.
Oh.
I was like, I didn't throw it. I'm look at me. I don't have the capacity to throw like that because I'm more white than that. He threw it. Look at how fast he runs.
The athletic guy.
See?
He threw it.
The guy that doesn't get sunburned. He's the one that threw it. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay,
hunt.
so the hunt. First off, I thought it started off really, really well. Okay. First off, it starts because these liberals just joke about taking like Trump supporters out and killing them. They joke about that, and then it's leaked on the internet. So these Trump supporters talk about it, and these liberals get fired from their jobs. So to get back at them,
they actually do it.
Which is like ironic.
Yeah.
But as far as a movie, so it starts off kind of like Scream or Psycho.
Wrong turn.
No.
Okay.
I don't think you know what I'm trying to get at.
Go ahead.
So, okay. So you first see Emma Roberts, right? From Scream Queen, and some other
American
shows.
Horror Story.
Yes, American Horror Story.
We watched that.
Yeah, so she's, so the hot chick, right?
Yeah.
So you think she's going to be the main character. And then a guy from This Is Us and Once Upon a Time, the really handsome guy,
Yeah.
no homo, he appears. So, so my daughter who was watching it with me was like, okay, so they're going to, like, fall in love, and he's going to die, and she's going to be the last survivor, right? But then, boom, she's shot. All right, so it just focuses on him, and he's running, and then boom, he's shot. So they kill off, like, who you think are the main characters because they're, like, famous people, and they're focusing on them, and then they focus on another kind of famous person, and then he dies, and then they finally focus on the true.
Wasn't the bitch that survived Little Miss Sunshine's mom?
Betty killed. I don't know.
No. I'm thinking of someone else. I thought it was Little Miss Sunshine's mom.
No, she was in. Is it a romantic? Just with Rebel Wilson. Oh, she's hot.
You got any? Actually,
dude, she is.
She got some extra.
She lost some weight though. She doesn't look as hot.
She had some extra folds and ripples in there.
I know, and now she lost all of that weight, and it's like, where are your titties, bitch?
Yeah, where are your titties?
I don't know. Stay fat. So yeah, it is kind of like funny that they give them guns. Like, I don't know, what's the point of giving them guns?
Give them
the liberals.
You mean giving the liberals guns, or the
No,
liberals?
the liberals gave the
conservatives guns?
Conservatives guns.
They didn't they give them unloaded guns to make them feel like they were.
Were they unloaded? Because they never even, like,
shot them.
No, they didn't show them shoot them. Like, the main character didn't have a gun when they finally started focusing on her.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that maybe those guns weren't loaded.
Okay. No, because the one guy who ended up getting shot with bow and arrows, he was shooting his gun.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they were
maybe
loaded.
they were blanks.
Maybe.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about them repurposing AK-47s in the Middle East? You know how they did that? Okay, so Taliban or whoever would get shot, and he would drop his AK-47. Then somebody from some military organization, I'm not going to say which, would go over there, and they would take every fifth bullet and put C4 explosives in it.
Okay.
And then put it back in there. So it'd be pop, 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 boom. So you would know who's grabbing the guns and where they got them from.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 boom. They would blow up. Anyway.
So.
Maybe that's what they were doing.
So is it Black Box, you think, doing it? You're like.
No, I'm not telling you who was doing it. I know some people. I mean, I know of who did it.
Like. Okay.
There were people who were going over there, and they would take the bullets and they would put
explosives. Like from the actual military?
Can't say.
Or Black Box?
Can't say. Can't say who it was.
Why, is that considered illegal? Like a war crime?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That's why I'm asking.
I'm covering my bases. I was never there. I don't know. I wasn't there in person. I'm just relaying stories.
It's all hearsay.
It's all hearsay.
It might not even be true.
Yeah, it might not. Okay.
Okay, so you think that, maybe they were doing that? I don't know.
Maybe.
So, anyways,
Wow. We're 55 minutes in, bro.
That's all.
What do you mean that's all? You're taking up so much time, dude. We got like 6 segments left.
Oh. Shit.
Anyway,
Okay, anyways, movie was good. Alright.
So The Hunt, yeah. Okay,
So your opinion on it.
Well, I'm going to give a different movie.
Okay,
The
fine.
opinion on The Hunt was it was a pretty good movie, and I think from both sides, they did a great job with the stereotypes from both political sides.
Oh, yeah.
They did a great job stereotyping people.
Especially when the liberals were talking, you know, and they're like, one guy was like, hey, guys, and then the lady was like, what do you mean, guys? Oh, I didn't mean to,
yeah, exactly.
to genderize it.
Yeah, The Hunt, we have that on DVD.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, Melissa said we got it on DVD. We have it on DVD. Okay, so I'm going to do a breakdown on a movie that I was pissed off about because I got it from Redbox. So you might get pissed off getting this movie at Redbox. Tell me if you've seen it.
Only Redbox?
There was this movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan in it.
What?
So like, it's got to be a good movie because it's got Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan. They're running the credits at the beginning of the movie. Turns out it's a Chinese-Russian movie. A movie where the Chinese government and the Russian government worked together to make this movie. And Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan are in it. And Jackie Chan's an executive producer. It's called The Iron Mask. What do you think it's about? If I said there's a movie called The Iron Mask, what would you think it's about?
I would think it's about the Three Musketeers story.
The Man in the Iron Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Over time, I did a study on the Man in the Iron Mask. Over time, come to find out, the Man in the Iron Mask, nobody really knows who it was. Some speculate that it was the twin brother of the king. Right. Some people think it was a guy who was working as an assistant or a protege of someone, and he knew too much, so they put him in prison so he wouldn't tell anybody what's going on. Come to find out, historically, it was never an iron mask. Most likely velvet, burlap, or leather, but not iron. Right. And they only put the mask on the prisoner when they transferred him from one prison to another. That's what the real life is. The story was very romantic, more romanticized than that.
Yeah.
But this movie, you would think it's the Man in the Iron Mask. It's a movie about the Man in the Iron Mask. Guess what? It's not. They should have called it the magical dragon, mythical creature, the god of China. That's what they should have called it. They shouldn't have called it the Man in the Iron Mask because the Man in the Iron Mask is only in it for a short period of time in prison with Jackie Chan and some other dude. And then he turns out to be some kind of king of Russia. The Man in the Iron Mask is the king of Russia. Jackie Chan helps him escape from prison. He makes his way to China, where Jackie Chan's character's daughter is with the lady that helped him break out of prison's husband in China, and Jackie Chan's daughter is the real princess of China, and the lady who's pretending to be the princess of China is using fake masks to pretend to be the princess so that she can control the dragon, but she's not actually controlling the dragon. They tied the dragon up. Spoiler alert. And they're using science, not magic. They're using like magnetism and electricity and sound waves and different stuff like that. And that's how they're controlling the people through fear and stuff by using science and not magic to control the people.
Yeah.
So like real life.
Right.
So the movie is about the them trying to get the princess back to China to fight the generic princess to set the dragon free. And then at the end, Jackie Chan's like hanging out with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, "You're the most skilled fighter I've ever come across." And Jackie Chan's like, "You're the strongest opponent I've ever had." And Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, "But you told me you were going to show me the dragon." And Jackie Chan's like, "The dragon is in all of us. It's everywhere. It's in the sky and the mountains and the ocean." And I'm like going, "Oh, come on."
So who does Arnold Schwarzenegger play? Like
the guard.
Just a...
Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
His name's Captain Hook,
Okay.
and he's a guard, and he's an English guard with a German accent, Austrian accent.
Yeah. Austrian. So is he even trying to have an English accent?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't even trying.
Yeah.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger's character collects artifacts, and he's like, "No, don't touch that. That's King Arthur's sword. Don't touch that. That's Attila the Hun's mask. Don't touch that. That's whatever." And Jackie Chan, one of the items, he goes, "This is a helmet?" He goes, "Yeah, that's a helmet." And Jackie Chan goes, "This is not a helmet. That is an incense pot. That's not a helmet." Anyway, worst movie with Jackie Chan that I've ever seen. Worse. Even worse than Around the World in 80 Days.
Or The Drunken Master?
Worse than that.
Or what about the Tuxedo one?
Worst Arnold Schwarzenegger movie I've ever seen. Worst. Horrible movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Horrible movie.
Usually pretty good.
Nicolas Cage does a movie. He does really well in the movie, even if it's a low budget movie.
Yeah.
And they give it like really low ratings. Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger in a real shitty movie with a high budget. And they give it like high marks and like, oh, it was such a shitty movie. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was my breakdown. Fuck. In summation, fuck that movie. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that movie. Okay, so that was the breakdown. Oh, Christian music. Are you going to talk about Christian music?
Okay, sure. Wow. Dude, is it hot? Is it hot in here or is it just me?
It was hot in here, and yeah, it's hot in here. I normally have a fan, but everybody was bitching at me because the fan was too loud. So, like, shut off that fucking fan. I have a fan in here somewhere, but everybody bitches at me. Why, are you hot? I'm hot.
I'm hot.
I'm always hot, baby. I'm hot for a different reason than you're hot. Oh, yeah. Okay, what?
Okay, so, let's talk about, Norma Jean.
It's not my kind.
Norma Jean. Not Billie Jean, Norma Jean. So, Norma Jean, which, can you take a guess where that name comes from?
No. Billie Jean?
No. You don't know?
Billie Jean King?
No, Norma Jean is actually, is Marilyn Monroe's real name.
Huh.
Norma Jean.
Don't care. I thought Marilyn Monroe's real name was Manson.
So anyways, they actually started out with the name back in 1997 with the name Luta Chris.
Like ludicrous?
Yeah, but Luta LUTI dash KRISS.
So they were trying to.
Luta Chris.
They probably got in trouble.
Probably.
Because I knew a band called Mos Eisley, and Lucasfilms sent them a letter and told them they couldn't.
What was the name?
Mos Eisley, which was a planet in Star Wars.
It was. And really?
Yes.
And
Lucasfilms sent them a thing that said they couldn't use the name Mos Eisley.
Stupid.
Even though it was spelt completely different. But because it sounded too close to it, they couldn't use it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of names of bands that are named from, movies.
And they got signed
you would think is copyrighted.
They got signed under a Christian label as Mos Eisley, and then they had to change their name, and then their career tanked. Because they got popular with that name.
Yeah. And then they had to change their name?
They changed their name.
And nobody knew who they were?
Nobody who knew who they were. So then they ended up dying. Not dying, but I mean, their career died.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you would say, what did they change their name to? I don't know, because it was not the original name I knew them as. Like, I actually interviewed them on my TV show.
Yeah.
Don't know who they are now. Okay, I'm sorry. No. Billie Jean King.
Norma Jean.
Norma
so
Jean.
You've never heard of Norma Jean?
No.
That's what you were telling me before. Okay. So it's kind of like what we were talking about with Under Oaths before. It's a ship thing. The ship, whatever. I forget what they call that. The ship where like, all of these different parts is still the same ship.
Oh yes, I get what you're saying.
Because
if you transport somebody across the universe and you disassemble their body and reassemble their molecules, is it the same person? If you've replaced each of their molecules with a new molecule. Like that. No, like that. The ship analogy.
Yeah.
That's the transporter analogy.
Right. So that's like sci-fi. The ship's not. The ship is a real thing. Like...
Okay.
You really can do that with a ship.
Teleportation isn't a thing yet.
Okay.
Just like touch screens weren't a thing yet, or handheld communicators weren't a thing yet. And now we got not only handheld communicators, but touch screens.
You know what? Do you think we would have had touch screens if it wasn't for movies showing touch screen stuff before you could have touch screen?
I don't know.
Like, if you know the movie Minority Report?
Yes.
Where, like, everything he's doing doesn't seem scientific, like sci-fi now, but it was back then. Like, where he's moving everything.
Yeah.
Like, you can really do that now.
Yeah.
But back then, it was like, oh, that's cool. That's so futuristic.
We were watching an episode of CSI, and they were doing that on the CSI, pulling up the stuff and manipulating it.
Right.
Or a desk that looks like a desk, and then you push a thing on it, and it turns into a computer screen that you can touch.
Yeah.
Like that.
And that's
something real now that they used to do in the...
That's in real life.
Yeah. Okay, back to what you're doing.
Okay, so, yeah.
Norma Jean.
Norma Jean, they're considered metalcore and hardcore punk. They were signed to Tooth and Nail.
Tooth and Nail?
Yeah.
Okay, I know Tooth and Nail.
Yeah, you know Tooth and Nail. Okay, so the So when they were Ludacris, they actually, like, their sound was different. It was more like rap, metal. So, yeah, so that would totally just piss Ludacris off, the rapper.
Yeah.
These white rappers using my name.
But didn't it come out around the same time? 97? Didn't Ludacris start his career in the 90s?
Yeah.
So it was just a parallel thought.
Right.
I don't think they were copying him.
Yeah, but Ludacris got famous first. So probably not, they did a copy, but like Dr. Dre and Dr. Dre, they did a copy from each other. But...
Who's Dr. Dre? I know Dr. Dre, but who's Dr. Dre? I know Dr.
Which Dr. Dre?
I know Dr. Dre.
You know Dr. Dre, but you don't know Dr. Dre.
I know Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre.
Which Dr. Dre do you know?
Hip-hop guy.
The hip-hop guy?
Yeah.
They're both hip-hop guys.
The one that got Eminem a career.
Okay, yeah, that's the producer, NWA, right?
Yeah.
Fuck the Police.
Yeah.
That's Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
And then there was Dr. Dre on Yo MTV Raps. On MTV.
Huh.
Back in the 80s. But they come out around the same time.
So who changed their name?
Well, the Yo MTV Raps guy just basically lost his career. So I don't know what he's going by now. But he doesn't really have a career anymore. Like, not with the featuring.
I'd like to see your PhD. Show me a certificate. That's not how black people talk. That's just the way I would talk if I were going to say it.
Okay,
Norma Jean.
Norma Jean. Okay, so they so I don't know. Anyways.
I just hurt my eyes making fun of you. Say what you're gonna say. Damn, spit it out.
So anyways,
Lisp that shit.
They did tours with Warped Tour. They did some Warped Tour tours.
How do I not know these people?
They had like in the mid or late oddies. Sorry,
the 2000s.
2000s. Yeah.
Who calls them aughts?
The aughts.
Just call it fucking 2000s,
or the knots,
bro.
The knots. Were they knots? Naughties?
Just they were 2000s,
the naughties,
bro.
The naughties. Okay, the 2000s. They had a album that was highly. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Redeemer, which the Redeemer was actually critical and commercial success, but it was number 1 in the U.S. Christian chart, but also 18 and just U.S. rock. Now, their album before then, Oh God, The Aftermath, it was, it peaked at number 1 in U.S. Christian, like the billboards.
Okay.
But not in any other category.
Okay.
So, the Redeemer is what made them more mainstream.
Did they play them on the radio? Outside of Christian radio?
They're probably not. No, like
the Buzz or the Alternative or whatever.
So, if they were played on the radio, it would have been like 98.9 Headbanger, whatever they call it.
Really, Headbangers Ball?
They did call it Headbangers Ball.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I forget what they call it, but where they
The
only
metal
play the
night.
really metal, because they're really metal. We can play like 30 seconds. The Pit, yeah.
The Pit.
We can play 30 seconds. Of
I don't want to hear it.
Anybody gets.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm sure I know who these people are.
They're really heavy. That's why they're not played on
Here's the
radio.
funny thing is, during that time I worked in Christian radio, and it was alternative Christian radio. We would have played that, and I don't remember none of that shit.
So you see that, and that's surprising that you've never heard of Norma Jean.
Yeah, I know.
So one of the band members left to join or to create so he joined or created the Chariot.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Chariot?
Nope.
No. Okay. Anyways, they're still around. Check them out.
I'm not trying to rush you. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you're saying.
Oh, okay.
You can continue on with
I'm just
your shit.
surprised
You've
never heard of them. So,
you can talk about your shit all you want. We've got
yeah.
45 minutes left in this show.
Yeah.
And we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 segments.
Well, I was going to talk about them last week, and I forgot everything I was going to talk about them.
We only have 3 segments after this. I don't know if we're going to get 15 minutes.
Oh, we have 3 segments?
After this, yeah.
What time is it?
I don't know if we're going to have 15 minutes of each of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't do a woke this week or a back in the day.
Oh, why not?
Because I didn't bring the back in the day thing.
Oh.
And woke this week, I forgot to write it down.
Cool.
But it had something to do with somebody getting canceled because of some shit. Some company being so woke that they did something stupid. That's normally what it is.
And then they got canceled?
Yeah, that's normally what it is. Every week it's some stupid shit that somebody's doing. Go woke, go broke.
You think Chick-fil-A will ever go woke?
No. Chick-fil-A go woke. Chick-fil-A's doing fine the way they are.
Yeah.
They just, and the funny thing is, you don't have to be a Christian to work at Chick-fil-A. You just have to wear the uniform that they have.
Yeah.
You could be a total les or totally gay or whatever.
Yeah.
You just have to wear the uniform that they have. If you can't conform to the uniform that they have, then don't get a job there. They don't discriminate against anybody.
They don't have don't ask, no tell.
They don't give a damn. They don't care.
So you're going to be open?
They don't care who you have sex with, as long as if you're a man, a biological male, you wear the man's outfit, no makeup.
Oh, okay.
If you're a biological female, you wear the lady's outfit, no makeup. I don't think anybody at Chick-fil-A wears makeup, hardly.
You're not supposed to wear makeup at restaurants, so not heavy makeup.
Yeah, you're not supposed to wear like dangly earrings and shit.
So, restaurants, that's where men look like men and women look like men.
Unless you go to like Price Chopper, the deli at the Price Chopper.
Yeah.
Whoever works in the kitchen there could be whatever they want. They just choose it, whatever. Thank you, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir. No idea. I do know if you flirt with one of the guys, it gives you extra chicken.
Oh.
So.
Why isn't there a word for if you don't know? Somebody needs to come up with that word.
Well, you know
that's not offensive, because you could say Pat, hey Pat, but then they'll be like, oh.
They shouldn't have words. They shouldn't have pronouns. Marty and I were talking about this the other day, or he posted this thing about He-Man, and I said, He-Man, the first cartoon that had pronouns. He-Man.
Yeah.
And the first cartoon that had alternative made-up pronouns. She-Ra. She-Ra. Get it? Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think they should have pronouns. That's stupid.
You don't think what should have pronouns?
Nobody. Why? What's the point?
No, I'm saying so a word that's not really a pronoun, or word that will associate with both a man and a woman.
Yeah, but why would they need to? It's called hermaph.
Hermath?
Hermaphrodite?
Yeah.
Hermaphrodite? Hermaphrodite is the technical term for a person that has both. Hermaphrodite.
Yeah.
Hello, hermaphrodite.
Yeah, but I'm saying
hermaphrodites.
Something that's not offensive. That's what I was saying.
What do you mean it's all offensive?
What do you mean it's all offensive?
Oh my gosh, if you call somebody him who's not a him and he's a her and he wants to be a him and not a her.
That's what I'm saying. That's why there should be a word, because you can say they and them, but then that offends English teachers.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. They will take a cheeseburger. Okay, how many cheeseburgers?
It's
just
stupid.
one. One for how many?
It's all stupid.
It is.
That's stupid. They should just call it stupid. That's all it is. What are we doing? Wait, what are we on? Oh, the pathetic. Speaking of pronouns, the pathetic pet of the week identifies as that.
So it's a cat that identifies as a dog.
Oh my gosh. The pet that I picked is no longer available.
What?
No.
That's actually a good thing.
No,
Unless
because I had
he died.
It was a three-legged dog I had picked out.
Three-legged dog? Somebody actually picked a three-legged dog. Wow. Or the dog died.
Well, I hope it didn't die. I'm thinking it was just a three-legged dog named Tippy. That's the one I picked, was a
You're kidding, right?
No, a three-legged dog named Tippy. Why is it not available, though? It pisses me off.
So did he have the name because he was three-legged, or he happened to become three-legged after he had the name?
I don't know. See, he was right here. No.
What about Diggy? Look at Diggy.
Diggy?
Yeah, he looks stupid.
You want to do Diggy? Okay. Okay.
He looks cute.
We were gonna
in a
do
really
Tippy.
stupid way.
We were gonna do Tippy, but Tippy
Tipped over.
Tippy apparently got replaced by somebody. So this is Diggy. Can you dig it? This is Diggy. Diggy. Diggy's got like a...
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Sucker!
Diggy is a terrier mix in Kansas City, Missouri. He's an adult male, very small, house trained, vaccinated, and he's up to date.
So what does he identify as?
He identifies as a bitch.
Okay,
He's
he
good
identifies as a female.
Yeah, he's good in a home with other dogs and children. Prefers a house without cats. Let's meet Diggy. Here we go. Diggy. Adoption fee is $250. Okay. Diggy is a wonderful little fella with a great temperament. He loves dogs his size and larger. The smaller ones seem to irritate him, and he wants to bully some of them because he's an asshole. Better that he gets a home with no dogs under 10 pounds. Diggy has been doing great on the housebreaking. We never crate him because he's good in the house. However, he does great in a crate if needed. He loves snuggling under the blankets at nighttime. All little dogs like that love snuggling under the blanket. So they were designed for. They were literally bred for that.
For snuggling?
Chihuahuas and small dogs, Chihuahuas in particular, were bred to be hot water bottle type things to keep you warm at night.
Oh, that makes sense. Chihuahua size or kind of small?
Chihuahuas, yeah. Little dogs like that. What's she saying?
Saying I'm falling asleep.
Are you falling asleep in here? Or
No.
she is?
She's saying I am.
You are. Is she watching you?
I guess.
Huh.
Stalker.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna get water. Give me a second. You
Here.
Water? I'll get water.
I think this one's... Has this one ever been open? Nope, that one's never
Alright,
been open.
cool.
Where are we at?
You did a Bill Cosby yet?
No. Bitch, I gotta be able to carry whoever I roof in, and I can't lift you.
Not that fat.
No, but I got a hurt knee. I got a hurt knee. Here we go.
Oh wait, you can drop off donations.
He loves playing with all toys like Joe. Diggy deserves a loving forever home. Diggy is such a great size, and only a family. And any family would be lucky to have him. Get your application now. Diggy needs a strong leader in his life and can be known to guard couches and other things that he feels have value to him. Kids 13 and older. Due to his size and personality, I've been neutered, vaccinated, heartworm, tested negative, wormed, and microchipped. Okay, so if you want this dude, you can contact info@furrykidsrefuge.org or go to furrykidsrefuge.org /category/fostering for more information. Say that you want to meet Diggy. Or is it Digi? I think it's Diggy.
It's Diggy.
I think that looks like a Diggy.
Dig it.
Look at that. That is a Diggy. Aw, snap. Look at that dude.
Look at those ears.
I know.
Jesus.
That dude's crazy. Crazy dog. Oh my gosh, I had This Week in Comedy History up here the whole time. It's Pathetic Pet of the Week. That's what we're doing, the Pathetic Pet of the Week. We're not doing This Week in Comedy History. We're doing Pathetic Pet of the Week. Boom. My lovely wife wanted to know if I was going to go swimming with her when I get home.
Swimming?
We have a swimming pool.
Yeah.
It's going to be late. No.
It's still going to be hot, though.
Yeah, every time I swim with her, it's hot.
Hot. Shit. Hot.
Well, I'm hot. Ugh. So, that was the Pathetic Pet of the Week. Okay. Where are we doing? Here we go. Anyway, she's saying she wants to go out and swim. Plug in the lights to the pump cord. Plug in the lights to the pump cord, darling. All right. Because we have a pump out there and we have lights out there, but the lights are not always plugged in. Okay. So, where is it? Oh, is it on here anymore? So, I went to the thrift store. Oh, do I not have thrift store on here anymore? Oh, well. So I went to the thrift store. Have you ever seen the segment?
No.
Go to the thrift store. So, I went to the thrift store and, that's the name of the segment. So I went to the thrift store. And,
Yeah.
So I went to the thrift store and I found something that is really awesome. We did a segment. Were you here when we did lawn darts?
Yes.
Okay, lawn darts. Lawn darts
So you found lawn darts.
were replaced by these. These are blunt lawn darts. Blunt lawn darts.
They're still pretty heavy.
Yeah, blunt lawn darts. So there's 2 red and 2 blue. I think, yeah, blue. I think they're glow in the dark too, maybe. And they have these 2 rings that are actually double this size.
Yeah.
Say there's 2 of them. And you put the rings on the ground, and one person stands at one side and throws it and tries to get it in the ring. The person who gets it closest to being in the ring or the center of the ring wins.
Right.
So you take turns throwing them. These, if they haven't been banned already, are going to be banned pretty soon. I heard they're trying to ban these. You know why they're trying to ban
they
these?
look like cocks.
Because they're heavy, and children have been getting concussions from these.
Right.
So they replaced the ones with the javelin ends on them with these ones. And because kids keep getting hit in the head.
So they're still getting hit in the head.
They're still getting hit in the
They're
head.
just not getting stabbed.
Right. Does yours spin like that? Okay. Because one of these I had to super glue. Because it broke. Because I threw it on gravel. Probably this one. So I went to the thrift store and I bought a little bag, and in the bag were these lawn dart things. These little lawn dart things. They were in the bag like that. Also known as Jarts. How much do you think, if you were to get this at a thrift store, how much do you think that would be?
$5.
$5, he says. These were actually $2. $2.
Damn.
For lawn darts.
It's a good deal.
For Jarts. And we actually played them. We have a big area with, you've been to our house.
Yeah.
We got a big area with grass. And we play with these in the grass or whatever. So originally, like I said, these were banned in the United States because kids kept getting hit in the head. And the guy that actually did the full force getting them banned, his kids found them. He had them in a garage. His kids found them and started playing with them. And a little girl ran over and got one stuck in her head and died. So he tried to get them banned because he felt guilty.
Yeah.
You know, because it was his fault that little girl got hurt.
It was.
It was his fault, totally. 100%.
Lock that shit up.
All right. So this week we're going to do conjecture or fact. Let's see if anybody's in the chat room first. Nope.
All right.
Conjecture or fact. Here we go. Conjecture or fact. We're going to do this one. Boom. This week's conjecture or fact is why I have my P.O. Box, P.O. Box 369.
3, 6, and 9?
369. 3, 6, and 9, Nikola Tesla's magic numbers. Nikola Tesla actually said if you knew the magnificence of the numbers 3, 6, and 9, you would have the key to the universe. Now, a lot of people, they're taking these numbers and they're using them to make frequencies, sound frequencies, and meditations so that they can speak things into existence. And there are a whole bunch of videos online. I did this for 3 weeks and I talked into existence $10,000. And I'm like, Yeah, I went to that church too. It was called Name It and Claim It Pentecostal Christians. Same thing. It was.
Wait, is that a real thing? You're not kidding?
Yes.
Name it and claim it.
They called it Name It and Claim It is what it was called. The movement was called Name It and Claim It.
Where you would,
because the Bible said, "Speak it, and so it shall be done."
Yeah.
Anything you speak.
Yeah.
You speak into
then
existence.
Explain why there's not.
Well, then these people were not
still World Hunger.
Well,
I mean,
these
come on, people pray for World Hunger to stop every single day.
Well, these people were saying that this thing is the same thing, where if you speak things into existence. Okay, so
still bullshit.
Apparently, with the phrase, Nikola Tesla pointed out the enigmatic code of creation in the universe. This is the God number 369 that manifests itself as the material world. Tesla himself followed a kind of organizational ritual, always doing things in a series of 3. Before he would enter a building, he would walk around the building 3 times. He basically had OCD. Everything had to do with series of 3, 6, or 9.
You know what I just thought of?
What?
Like, it explains the Yin Yang Twins song more.
Actually,
369, damn, looks fine. So they're saying 369 so they can get laid all the time. So they get laid all the time because they say 369?
Yin and Yang, the symbol, the Yin and Yang symbol, isn't on this page, but the Yin and Yang symbol actually contain 3, 6, and 9 in the equation of the Yin and Yang symbol. Did you know the Google symbol is 666? It's 3 6s intertwined to make 666 in the Google symbol.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah. So, the impressive properties of 9 and 3, 6, and 9. Okay, so let's look at the circle pattern. You ready?
All right. Yeah.
1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4. Wait. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 4, or no, 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Right?
Okay.
8 times 2 is what?
14.
8? 8 times 2?
16.
16.
Yeah.
1 and 6 added together are 7.
7. Yeah.
7 times 2 is what?
14.
14. 1 and 4 added together is what?
5.
5 times 2 is what?
10.
10. 1 plus 0 is 1. Follow that pattern continuing to go around.
Yeah.
And all the numbers, all these numbers,
right,
add up to the coinciding numbers. Okay, also 4 and 5 straight across are 9. 3 and 6 are 9. 7 and 2 are 9. 8 and 1 are 9.
And then 9 is 9.
So if you, dude, it gets to some massive mathematical shit going on. That's why that symbol, the Mason symbol, is like that, is because it's part of the 369.
You know what else it looks like? The
pentagram?
No, Westworld.
Volkswagen? Oh, Westworld, yeah. Interesting magical numbers. You ready?
Yeah.
9 is added to any number. The result of the final adds up to the same number. Okay? 1 plus 1 is 10. Okay? So 1 plus 0 is 1. 2 plus 9 is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, because 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3, etc. Crazy, huh? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus equals 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. 1 plus 2 plus plus 9 is 45. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 1 plus 4 plus 5 is 9. So everything adds up to 9. Okay, so here's something interesting, okay? 9. The day has 1,440 minutes in it, which is 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 0 is 9. The day has 86,400 seconds in it, which is 8 plus 6 plus 4. Okay? 8 plus 6, or 8 plus, or 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 8 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8 plus 0 is 9. So 5 plus 5 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1 plus 8 is 9.
Wait, how does that equal 9?
Okay, so 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 comes out to
Wait,
18.
yeah, so
But
2 9s.
1 plus 8 is 9. Because 18, whatever number you come down to,
Oh, okay.
you
You add
those and it becomes 9.
Okay.
Okay, the circle in a space is 360 degrees. 3 plus 6 plus 0 is 9. Half of that is 180 degrees. 1 plus 8 plus 0 is 9. Half of that is 90 degrees. 9 plus 0 is 9. Half of that is 45. 4 plus 5 is 9. Half of that is 22.5. 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. Half of that is 11.25. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. And it goes to infinity. You can do that forever.
So any
And
number
it always ends up 9.
So any number you can come up with will equal 9 somehow?
I think so. That's what they're saying. The diameter of the moon is 2,160 miles. 2 plus 1 plus 6 is 9. The diameter of the earth is 7,920 miles. 7 plus 9 plus 2 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. 860. Wait, the diameter of the sun is 864,000 miles. 8 plus 6 plus 4 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. 360 degrees in a circle. We've already gone over that. We've already done the 180 degrees. We've already done that. There are 30 days in the month, 12 months in a year, 360 days in a year. Right?
Yeah.
So that all adds up to either the 3, a 6, or a 9.
Right.
The sum of the digits, excluding 9, all those numbers add up to 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. Tesla walked 3 times around the block before entering the building. He cleaned his plates with 18 napkins, which is divisible by 9. He lived in rooms whose numbers were divisible by either 3 or divisible by 3. Example, room 3327. Tesla caused the September 1899 Cape Yakataga and Yakuta Bay earthquakes from Colorado Springs. He actually caused earthquakes in 1899. September 3rd, 1899, which was 939. September 6th, 1899, which was 969. September 9th, 1899, 999. Vortex mathematics also includes repetitions of 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5, does not include 3, 6, and 9, since it believes these numbers belong to a higher dimension and created the flux field. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5 are in the vortex mathematics. But 3, 6, and 9 are not in it. But the absence of 3, 6, and 9 are basically the ether or dark matter outside of the natural world. Okay. The Great Pyramids of Egypt all revolve around 3. The pyramids weigh 6 million tons, which is divisible by 3. Each of the 4 sides of the pyramid is 750 feet long. 7 plus 5 plus 3, so it ends up being 3. Multiples of the heights of the pyramid, 43,200. So the answers always come down to either 3, 6, or 9. Everything ends up being 3, 6, or 9. Crazy, huh? So that's how that came about. And if you do fractals. You know what a fractal is?
Remind me. Yeah.
So IBM hired a bunch of mathematicians to figure out a problem.
Okay.
One of the guys who was trying to figure out the problem, he thought outside of the you've got either a flat surface, which is 2-dimension,
Right.
and then you've got a 3-dimensional cube.
Okay.
And they either thought in 2-dimension or 3-dimension. But there was a guy that said the fractal exists between the 2-dimension and the 3-dimension, and it's a fractal, a space that is not completely square. So he came up with fractal mathematics, and what his mathematical equation repeats infinitely, but it's based on 3, 6, and 9. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. So today's conjecture or fact. Oh, see, I still have pathetic pet of the week on here. I'm so stupid. It's conjecture or fact. So what do you think about any of that? Did you know anything about this?
No, man.
Tesla stuff?
I know Tesla.
Who invented the light bulb?
Tesla, electricity killed elephants.
So you're on the Edison side?
I'm just saying. Edison
killed monkeys, dogs, and elephants to try to show how evil Tesla was.
Yeah, because Tesla's thing was killing the elephants.
But it was actually Edison doing it.
With Tesla's thing.
Edison was a dick, dude. He stole so many patents from people.
Yeah, but you know what? America.
Well, Tesla, the Tesla Motor Company owned by this guy, Elon something. Elon Musk actually said that he respects and admires Thomas Edison because Thomas Edison knew how to market ideas and get them out to the public. Whereas Tesla was a genius, but he didn't get his stuff out to the public. Tesla wanted to get his stuff out of the public, but didn't know how.
Right.
But Edison didn't really come up with a lot of stuff.
No, he stole most of it.
But he knew how to get it out to the masses.
Yeah.
And he in today's money, it would have been about $2 million that he was supposed to pay Tesla for work that Tesla did.
Right.
And never paid him. And
then Tesla died
penniless. Do you know who got all Tesla's paperwork? Donald Trump's uncle.
For real?
100% true. Donald Trump's uncle got all of his
like the knowledge and shit.
All the paperwork, all his books and his experiments and all this stuff. He went to the apartment and to the lab to gather everything up for the government.
No.
So he gathered all that stuff up.
So the government took it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
To hide it away or to release it as stuff that the government came up with.
For real?
Sound, death rays, sound rays, everything you use today can be accredited to Tesla when it comes to electronics. Computers, phones, Wi-Fi, remote controls, radios, radio signals.
I do know
satellite dishes.
So what do you think about this? Because I do know Tesla felt like electricity should be free. That it's like air. Everybody should have it.
Not only that, but Tesla said that the amount of energy stored in the planet and the environment around us in the ether, there's enough energy stored up, and it's free to everyone. All we have to do is tap into it, and the way you tap into it was with 3, 6, and 9. And that was the secret to tapping into the energy of the ether. Now, New Age people, that's what I was saying, some of these New Age people think that you can meditate on 3, 6, and 9 and get whatever you want.
So if I just meditate with a song, 3, 6, 9, then it look fine?
It's certain frequencies, yes.
I'll start doing that.
But no, what they were saying is that they misunderstood what Tesla was saying. Tesla was saying that there's enough energy around us and in the earth that we could just harness that electricity and harness that energy and use it, and it's free to everyone. Yeah. And he figured out how to do that right before he died.
Right.
So he was telling everybody about it, but nobody would listen. And people misunderstood that, and they were doing the new age thing where they were like, oh, this is what he meant. He meant that if we just meditate enough or listen to certain wavelengths. You know what I mean? Like if we did a search right here, no, weather, ether. How do you spell ether? Ether. Ether.
E-I.
Harvard. Yeah. Ether. No, we don't want to read that one. That one seems boring. We want one that's like more mediums. Yeah, mediums use the ether. Psychics. Oh, physics. Ether theory. Ether theory. Oh, what is this? Fuck you. So was Nikola Tesla right about his ether theory? Only the existence of a field of force can account for the motions of the bodies as observed, and its assumption dispenses with the space curvature. All literature on this subject is futile and destined to oblivion. So are all attempts to explain the workings of the universe without recognizing the existence of the ether and the indispensable function it plays on the phenomena. My second discovery was of a physical truth of the greatest importance. As I've searched the entire scientific records in more than half a dozen languages for a long time without finding the least anticipation, I consider myself the original discoverer of this truth, which can be expressed by this statement: there is no energy in matter other than that received from the environment. Ether. So people took that and started doing the New Age theology thing. And they call it pseudoscience. Things that Tesla was doing, the scientific community, they destroyed that man, and he was right in a lot of the shit he was talking about.
Yeah.
But they buried a lot of the stuff that he was talking about. Crazy.
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff he was talking about was like sci-fi stuff back then.
Well, yeah. It was
sci-fact, but it was just so weird that it's like if somebody discovers time traveling right now, nobody would believe him.
Well, it is thought that maybe Trump's uncle found Tesla's time travel information, and that's why there's that book called Baron Trump. There's a book about Baron Trump called Baron Trump.
That was written a long time ago?
Written a long time ago, yeah, a long time ago.
And what is it about?
It's about the last, and there's another book called The Last Trump.
So
or the
Baron Trump
the last president, or the last Trump.
So Baron Trump is the last in line?
You should look up some of that stuff, man.
But is it... Are you sure Donald didn't name his son Baron Trump after the book?
No, man. Right here. The Marvelous Underground Journey of Baron Trump. The Baron Trump Collection. Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. Fascinating books about Baron Trump. The travels and adventures of the little Baron Trump. It's a little kid named Baron Trump. Little Baron Trump, and his wonderful dog, Bulger, Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, and The Last President.
Of 1900.
It was written in 1890. In 1890, this was written.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying he's like...
What?
Baron Trump was named after this. This book was written.
How do you know?
Because of Baron Trump. Because clearly Donald Trump would have known about this.
I think Baron Trump was a family name, and it's spelled a little different. Barron is the way it was actually spelled.
Okay.
But don't you think it's a trip that they have?
That he wrote books.
There were books about a character named Baron Trump.
And then there's a guy named Baron Trump.
Yeah. And there was a book called The Last President about about a Trump. And is it Don Jr. or is it Baron or is it Don Sr.?
It's all. It's like the New Testament and Old Testament, where people are like, "Oh my gosh, can you believe?"
Dude, I'm gonna go see
stuff in the Old Testament.
Testament was one of the bands where Melissa and I are gonna go see.
They're still around.
Yeah, the New Testament music is a little bit better. It's a little bit like more loving and peaceful,
yeah.
you know. And the Old Testament stuff's a little harsh.
About killing people.
Yeah.
And raping people and abortions and stuff.
Yeah. Did you get that? That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's playing on words.
You know, abortions are when it first, God committed abortions.
Really?
So if a wife cheated on his wife, or a wife cheated on her husband and got pregnant, then
he could throw her down the stairs?
The judges would take her and abort the child from God. Like
really?
God would abort the child.
So, is it, they would use a tall staircase? Like Jacob's ladder?
No, they actually
Jacob's
have...
ladder?
Well, no, like we were talking about a few weeks ago. They had technology. They had technology back then.
Since we're talking about Tesla.
Disappeared.
Since we're talking about Tesla, and we've got 8 minutes left.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
So, no, I've thought about this for years. I would love to make a electric car, and just name it Edison.
You could.
And then just...
Yeah.
And then be like, Musk has killed elephants and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Here you go. Tesla said, if you want to find secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration.
Vibration.
Nikola Tesla said, I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. Yeah. Tesla said, the scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. So he was calling other people insane because he believed he was clear-headed.
But people thought he was insane.
Right. Of all things, I like books best. Let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs. The future for which I have really worked is mine. What does that mean? Time travel?
I don't know. Reread that. Okay, so...
Let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to his own work and accomplishments. The present is theirs. The future for which I have really worked is mine.
No, I think he's just talking about how he worked hard for the future, for his future.
Yeah. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. Okay? I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made. Wait. I don't think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men.
So he was trying to say women are...
Yeah, he was gay. The feeling... No, I don't know if he was. He didn't identify that. It is pronouns, it didn't say it. The feelings... The feeling is constantly growing on me that I had been the first to hear the greeting of one planet to another. He actually thought that he heard transmissions from other planets. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. I love that one. My brain is only a receiver. In the universe, there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. Everyone should consider his body as a priceless gift from one whom he loves above all, a marvelous work of art, an indescribable beauty, a mystery beyond human conception, and so delicate that a word, a breath, a look, nay, a thought may injure it. Yeah, you fucking pansies. Right? All that was great in the past was ridiculed, condemned, combated, suppressed, only to emerge all the more powerful and the more triumphantly from the struggle. Yeah. You like these quotes? Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. We crave new sensations, but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. Yeah, the wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. Things that we thought were sci-fi are now like fact. Invention is the most important product of man's creative brain. The ultimate purpose is to complete mastery of mind over a material world, the harnessing of human nature to human needs. And the one that we said earlier, if you only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. What one man calls God, another calls the laws of physics. Remember? We talked about, was I talking to you about that? Where I said a physicist, I was arguing with a physicist, and he had a belief system so hardcore. Individual.
Yeah, but you're taking that as,
physicists
God. People call it sight.
No, I'm taking it as everybody has a belief system, and even physicists believe in the law of physics, which were created by man and were believed in. They believe in the laws of physics, whether you can prove them or not. They're a belief system. And people every day are trying to break the laws of physics.
Right.
Okay. The individual ephemeral races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. It is not the love you make, it's the love you give.
Isn't that a Beatles song?
I've heard that on a fucking postcard before.
I thought that was a Beatles song.
You know, we could do this all day long. We have 2 minutes left in the show. So we should at least thank one of our sponsors. We'd like to thank DeCarlo's Chunky Salsa, regular salsa, taco sauce, Mexican marinara.
My favorite.
If you do not have DeCarlo's at your favorite grocery store, contact them and tell them that you want DeCarlo's. Also, I'd like to thank Swallowing Cock. See, it's a swallow and a cock. They can't see my reticle.
No, you should.
Swallowing Cock. You can send us fan mail, care of Comedy Vets, P.O. Box 369, Lathrop, Missouri 64465.
Did we do fan mail?
Yeah, we did earlier. Hate mail, if you're an angry feminist, send hate mail, care of Comedy Vets, P.O. Box 369, Lathrop, Missouri 64465. And I'm going to have to play the outro from this because remember, for some reason it wasn't going right. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You've been listening to Married with Comedy with your hosts, Jeff Onyx and Joe Chandler. That is the end of the show. Yeah.